going on, y'all? How we doing out there? My 2022 calendar is now open for bookings. I actually just traveled to Connecticut today and spoke at a Memorial Scholarship Luncheon. The topic of discussion today was seeing bad but doing good. But I'll let y'all see in the video. Stay tuned. Thank you for having me. So, good afternoon, everybody. How y'all doing? Good. I'm honored to be here amongst you all. You all are beautiful people. Great energy already. Smiles, hellos. It's beautiful. It means a lot to me. This guy right here, like CJ, right? To piggyback off what he said about giving me what I needed, right? In hindsight, it's always 2020. We always talk about that. And I wasn't the starter. I was the best role player on the team, though, right? And I played my role like proficiently. And what I learned from being under him, right, was that if I don't take initiative to walk in my leadership role, I can't be a leader. And it's ironic because my last name is Sheppard, right? So, you know, I come before you guys today with a little story about where I come from. I'm actually from New Jersey. I'm actually moving out to Boston today. So it's worked out perfectly to speak in front of you guys. So, growing up in New Jersey, I grew up in poverty, you know, the usual. You know, growing up in a drug-infested neighborhood and seeing my mom, seeing my father, seeing my siblings, seeing my uncles, my aunts, all of that fall victim to the streets, right? And the reason why I mention this and I'm very passionate about this is because a lot of us see bad and we do bad. But we gotta flip the synopsis and see bad and do better. You know what I mean? And I say this because I lost 2 siblings. You know what I mean? And I know how much, you know, Natasha meant to all you guys, and I understand the mourning, I understand the sleepless nights, I understand the daydreaming while driving. I know how all that goes, you know, and it's it can be very, very burdensome. But I'm here to tell you guys this, like, the things that I saw growing up, seeing, like, you know, not having mom be home at certain times and for days at a time, not having much in the refrigerator, not having nothing to eat, having to walk around like everything is okay, you know, being picked on, being bullied. Like, CJ didn't even know this about me. He didn't know none of this. He's finding this out right now, but I had to go through all of that. That's the reason why I carry such a chip on my shoulder now, and I'm motivating the world because of what I had to go through. So when I was growing up, I was put in special ed class. That's one. That was already like a setback on top of a setback that I was already on. You know, they told me I was incompetent to learn. That I didn't have enough brains to read past the 3rd grade level, right? So, yeah, it hurt a lot actually. But you know what I did? I took that bad and I made it positive. So in 5th grade, 6th grade, I'm reading the dictionary every single day. I'm saying words like poachicutedness. I'm saying things like gumption, temerity. And they're like, yo, why are you saying this stuff? I'm like, because I took the bad and I made good out of it. I took the lemons and I made lemonade with it. You know what I mean? And I'm only saying this because where we come from, right? You know, everybody, we all come from different walks of life, but we all struggle. We all go through adversity every single day. And what I went through in college was, you know, I lost my brother to street violence. And then 3 years later, I lost my sister to suicide. You know what I mean? You know, and when I went through those phases, football was coming to an end for me, and I didn't have a purpose in life at one point. I was purposeless. I was always walking around questioning myself, what do I have to offer to this world, right? We all wonder, what can I offer to the world? Not just yourself, but to the world. You know, and I'm looking at myself, in the mirror every single day, and things I had to go through is all adding up, and I'm struggling, I'm going through depression, and then boom, it hit me. Oh, I was a captain before on the football team. Oh, my voice is effective. Oh, when I speak to people, their moods change. You know what I mean? The smile on the face right there. And it hit me right there, like, oh, I know what my purpose is. Picked up my phone, hit record, made my first video ever. I was nervous, just like I am now, but I did it, right? And it wasn't perfect. It wasn't the craziest looking. I did it, and I got it done. It's not how you start, it's how you go through the process and finish. Don't worry about the start. Because I know all y'all want to embark on endeavors in life right now, and y'all worry about, what if I look crazy? What if I look like this? You know what I mean? But it's not about how you look, it's about what you do. know what I mean? And what I did with my struggle and what I did is I turned it into strength. The strength now to speak in front of all you beautiful faces, you know what I mean? And this is my purpose in life. And I just want to tell y'all once again, like, we got to come together more and take initiative to help one another too. Because I know we see social media is kind of a tricky way to go about it, because it could be a gift, but it also could be a curse too. Because believe it or not, a lot of these kids are being raised by social media, not their parents nowadays. And we miss out on the growth of them, and now the phones are the mothers and the fathers. You know what I mean? And we gotta take initiative more to raise them up, because then what happened to my brother and what happened to my sister won't be so commonplace anymore. You know what I mean? Like, we gotta take more initiative. And the reason why I say this is because I know the energy in this room. Like, we all got what it takes to be great. You know what I mean? You guys, y'all the future. These kids right here, y'all the future. And I believe in y'all because there was people like CJ who believed in me enough to know, like, yo, I know you're a leader, but you acting like you don't want to be a leader right now, so I'm gonna revoke that from you, just for you to see that you being a leader is gonna mean a lot in the future. So I took all of that and I took that at drive. And then, just to make another story on top of that, I ended up taking what I went through in college. I even took football farther. So I went to Iceland a few years ago to play football overseas. And when I was in Iceland, I was crying because I thought about him, I thought about college, I thought about a lot of things. And I'm just like, my sister, my brother, and it hit me like, wow, like the things I saw on TV in Iceland. I'm in the Icelandic mountains. I saw on National Geographic. I'm sitting there. I'm literally at the waterfalls of what I saw on TV when I was 5 years old. I literally manifested that myself into that world. And at that moment, it made me realize that anything is possible. Anything. If you want to achieve something, if y'all got careers that y'all want to do, if y'all got things that y'all didn't do when y'all was kids, because I know right now it's a lot of untapped greatness inside of everyone in this room watching me right now. Like, it's greatness in y'all. Y'all got gifts, y'all got everything laying inside y'all. It ain't never too late. It ain't never too late. I don't care if you're 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. My uncle is 91. He's still moving around mowing people's lawns to this day. So when I was down by him, I'm like, you don't get tired. He's like, man, listen, the only way I'm gonna stop is if I die. That's it. Nothing else is gonna stop me. He's 91, about to be 92. He walked like this. He walked like no hunch, no nothing. But when I see that, it makes me wonder, why do people stop? Why do people stop so early? Why do we stop so early? Why do we stop finding our purpose so early? Because we get caught up in 9 to 5s, because we get caught up on bills. We don't pay attention to our inner child anymore. What's inside of you right now? What is your soul, what is your heart telling you right now? Oh, I want to be a painter, I want to be a singer, I want to be a dancer, I want to motivate people, I want to be a news teleprompter, I want to do whatever I want to do when I was a kid. But the reason why a lot of people don't follow through is because they let the outside dictate their inside world. And it's supposed to be opposite. And the reason why I'm here talking literally right now in real time to you guys, living on my purpose, is because I listen to my inner self. And I think, like, going forward, I'm hoping and praying like you guys listen to your inner self more. Because haven't you noticed this? You know the answer to something in your life, and you say, or let's say, matter of fact, this. You're in class, when we was in school, remember we was in school? You know the answer to the question the teacher's asking. And you want to say it, but you don't want to say it. But you're not, because you're scared, right? And then one of your classmates say the exact answer you said. You could have said it. You knew it. You knew what it was. Listen to your intuition. Your intuition will never lie to you. Your gut feeling will never lie to you. We got a gut in our stomach. We got a gut in our brain. You know what I mean? We got to listen to both. We got 2 mouths. We got this. This serves as a mouth too, your ears. That's why you consume information. So what I'm saying to you guys, like, I'm just very elated and grateful to be in front of you guys to let you guys know that whatever y'all got going on, like the struggle, I know I can relate. 10 times fold, 20 times fold. Like, just take it, see the bad, but do good. You know, I walk through impoverished neighborhoods, drug dealers over here, somebody getting shot over here. I gotta walk through all of this every single day, and I put my headphones on because I had to put positivity inside of me to block out the negativity outside. You know what I mean? And from 5 years old all the way up until I got to college, I literally routined that whole entire thing every single day. And it got me here. And I'm just glad to be here in front of y'all. And I just want to let y'all know, just see bad, right? Okay, I understand that, but do good. We got to do better, and I know we will. I believe in every one of y'all, for real. So, before I end this, I need y'all to repeat after me, if y'all can, okay? Actually, matter of fact, stand up, please, please. Everybody stand up. Stand up. Alright, y'all ready? Life is hard.
Life is hard.
But giving up is harder.
But giving up is harder.
But I will keep working hard.
But I will keep working hard.
But work even smarter.
But work even smarter.
My current location.
My current location
is not my destination.
is not my destination.
So I will stop at nothing.
So I will stop at nothing.
So I will stop at nothing.
So I will stop at nothing
To better my situation.
to better my situation.
Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm pretty sure you did. And the reason why I emphasize so much about seeing bad but doing good is because when I was a kid, as you heard in the video, I saw a lot of negativity, which made me want to do good. It made me want to just turn the bad into good. Speaking of that, if you're looking to turn your bad into good, book me for a free self-discovery call. Let's get you started, because all we need is a push. All we need is a push in life. I'm your push. Come see me, man. Godspeed.